Stepped on the scene, dripped in saline. Whole crew shining, call me Mr. Clean. Came in from the back, walked right to the front. Dancing to the music, smoking on the. Got the women smiling, punk grilling me, looking all dusty. Black Force energy, I don't even drink, but the team pop bottles. Not here for the beef, but the Glock holds hollows. Think I'm cocky, but I think I'm worse. In this flexing like a Mr. Universe.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Terence Bud Crawford is the betting favorite in the fight between him and Errol Spence Jr. So this is the betting insider journal, and we're going to take a look at what it says. So as you can see, Errol Spence plus 100, Terence Crawford minus 120.
No,
says
you didn't share it.
Oh, I didn't share it. My bad. All right. Here we go. Ooh, here it is. All right. So as you can see, this is Betting Insider Journal, and they break down the betting odds. And as you can see, Spence first, Crawford odds. Errol Spence is plus 100. Terence Crawford is minus 120. And it states, according to the latest Crawford versus Spence betting line, Terence Crawford's odds are minus 120 to defeat Errol Spence Jr. That gives Crawford a 54% implied win probability against Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is the slight underdog, which means if you bet $100, you could win $100 with these early odds. These odds have actually flipped from what they were 1 year ago. BetMGM Grand Sportsbook has minus betting line for both boxers with Spence minus 102 and Crawford minus 126. Check out these boxing betting sites for recommended lists of sports books for wagering on Spence versus Crawford. So there it is. You see right there, if you bet 100 on Spence, you can win 100. But for Crawford, you have to bet 120 to you gotta bet 220 to win 100. So I'm gonna turn it over to you, G. What's your reaction to the betting odds for the fight? You think they're accurate or?
I actually, listen, it's all right. So this sounds crazy because I know when I say my predictions, you're gonna be like, huh? But however, it makes sense for TC to be the favorite for this fight. TC did stop, Sean Porter, you know what I mean? And, the thing with TC is he has a lot of tools in his arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, he has a lot of punch variation, and you're talking about Spence, who had another car accident, who's been inactive for like definitely over a year now, so it's kind of hard to not see that TC would be the favorite for this fight, but again, it's just a slight favorite. It's not like the odds are like, just heavenly on TC's side, but it's more realistic, and so I'm just saying pretty much it makes sense how the people who are determining the odds have TC as the favorite right now because of Spence's inactivity, because TC is a switch hitter. He has good punch variation, and although he's smaller, he still has a lot of power in that division. So it is interesting, and I think they got that one right.
All right, Dollar Bill.
Yeah, I can see it, man. He controlled the narrative of everybody thinking that he has all the experience. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the belt at 135, and he had the undisputed at 140, and then and having and stopping everybody he has been in the ring with at 147. So of course he has that play in that narrative part. So I can see it. But hey, it might switch before the fight happens. You know how these things are. It might go into to EJ's favor before the fight. So we don't know, but I can see it how they play it.
All right, TV.
Propaganda. It's just propaganda. That once you put your money on TC, so you can lose it all, y'all. I'm saying it here first. Errol Spence is gonna beat that boy. He's gonna embarrass him. He's gonna show him what gaining 3 titles, fighting all the top athletes in the division. He's gonna show you why he's Errol Spence. TC been holding that belt for a minute. He been hugging it. He don't want to let it go. And TC's gonna say goodbye. You know it's over with. So yeah, they got the betting favorites against TC, but I ain't gonna knock the fight. Like TC is a slouch or nothing like that. It's gonna be a good fight, but Errol Spence gonna beat that boy. And when it happens, it happens. If they put in the favorite, yo, it. I listen to me, fans. Sports betting is a ridiculous deal. Like you could put it on the favorite, and then you lose. Or you can put it on the underdog and you win. But when it comes to TC and Spence, we know who we all got. And it's shocking that they got TC as the favorite. So, because he's pound for pound, they're giving us our money back. So, let's all go for Spence. And we all know what's going to happen in this fight. And let's get retribution against the sports corporations, FanDuel, DraftKings, Prize Picks, whatever. Let's get it back. So this is an easy win. Easy win. I feel Spence is gonna put the work on Terence Crawford, and that's it. That's all we gotta say. So don't even play about it, and let's keep it moving.
Look, Vegas wasn't built on the backs of winners, right? Vegas is built with losers' money. So you got to be skeptical anytime you see these lines and these odds. Yo, trust your gut when betting. If you've always been a TC guy, be a TC guy. If you've always been a Spence guy, be a Spence guy. Don't let the odds sway you one direction or go in another direction because, like I said, odds aren't always right. And there's a reason behind that people are trying to get paid. Terence Crawford has been ranked on pound for pound lists over Errol Spence Jr. So it wouldn't surprise me because most of the people who look at the odds, they factor in all these things. The pound for pound list say Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence has had some issues. He's had a car accident. Then he had an injury with his retina. He's been through some things. But even what all the things Errol Spence been through, they still say it's a 54% chance for Crawford. It's not like they're saying that it's a 7-1. They're still saying it's extremely close. So I do understand that. But again, keep in mind that it's not in their best interest to stir you in the right direction. So like Ned said, or to steer you in the right direction, like Ned said, just be mindful of that. But I mean, I wouldn't write TC off as much as Ned is doing. This is a pick'em fight. Anyone can win, but the odds, they're all right. I don't have any issue with them.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You see how we kicking out these videos. It's the Boxing Bro.